Welcome to your weekend focus for September the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And thank you so much for all the support you give me each and every day, truly. Now, we have a lot happening with the energy around us. We are in between eclipses. We have Mercury going retrograde. We have Saturn going into Sagittarius. We have the north and south nodes coming to the 0 degrees of Aries and Libra. So we have a lot of things happening to bring us this energy, to bring us this new beginning in our life, our new chapters. Now, kind of surprised then at the cards, but I think this weekend we are looking at a lot of our life. We are examining where we are, where we've been, why we've been there. We're trying to maybe grasp the deeper meanings, maybe understand the balance that needs to be in our life. We start with the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is the anxiety, the worry, the concern, the sleepless nights. So when this card comes out, I always warn you, if this card comes out, we know this energy is around, and do not wait until you go to bed at night for your eyes to spring open and you can't sleep and you're restless because you keep overplaying things that, and you know what, when we play things in our minds over and over again, it usually goes to a negative slant. It very rarely goes to a positive slant. So what you really need to do is book time with yourself this weekend. Book time to meditate, to pray, to just allow those thoughts that would come to you at 2 in the morning, or, you know, keeping you up at night, keeping you up till the wee hours of the morning. Your mind won't shut off. We want to schedule that time on our terms. And then we want to allow those thoughts to come in, but we take control of those thoughts. We are empowered by, we can let our thoughts drift. Absolutely. But we probably won't we'll just end up being more worried, more concerned, more tense. So remember, deep breathing this weekend, especially as we start the weekend, I think. Although I think by the cards, we want to have meditation, we want to have prayer, we want to have quiet time as part of our routine. We want to take those deep breaths. We want to allow those thoughts, those worries, those concerns to come in, but we also want to understand, feel empowered by them, know where we are going from those experiences, taking that wisdom. So don't allow the worry and the concern to overwhelm you this weekend. Don't allow your thoughts to go into the negative. Stay very positive and take control of those thoughts. If you had a conversation with somebody and it didn't go well and you're overplaying it or playing it over and over and over in your mind, it's always going to end the same way unless you take control over that thought and you empower yourself to play it out a new way. And once you play it out a new way, the next time you are in a situation, maybe the exact same situation, because we are in a Mercury retrograde, so we do revisit things. We do re-experience some things. We have the right wording this time. We feel the strength this time. We know where we're going. We're, where we've been blindsided or where we might have made an incorrect choice, because really none of our choices are wrong. And if you see where you've gone wrong in a choice, then that right there tells you that you've gained the wisdom from that move. It's the person who doesn't see where they've stepped in correctly that has to keep learning the lesson over and over. For you to see it, I mean, celebrate that fact, because that tells you that you have the wisdom to go forward with the strength. Now, we have the Four of Coins right next to it. And this is hanging on to things that don't serve us anymore. So it goes very well with the Nine of Swords because that's the worry and the concern and the anxiety. And here it is, the Four of Coins telling us that we, you know, when we go, say, out of town or even to a different country or something, and we're hungry, chances are we will pick the McDonald's over anything else. And why would we pick the McDonald's? Because we know that the fry machine is on the right-hand side. We know the washrooms are on the left-hand side. Or do I have that backwards? I think if we're standing there, the fry machines are always on the left-hand side. The washrooms are always on the right-hand side. The menu is the same. The seating is pretty well the same. We know it's going to come in that little box. We know it's going to come in the brown paper bag. We know that they have the toys for the kids. We feel comfortable. We feel a sense of security, even though it's a false security. And we're kind of timid. We don't want to get out there. We don't want to try that restaurant because what if the menu is in a language that we don't know? Or what if, the prices are too high? What do we do then? Or what if they don't have anything on the menu that I like? Or what if the food comes out and it's garbage? And it's all these I don't knows, and we usually think very negative, don't we? We don't think, well, if I went in there, it might be the experience of a lifetime. And if I don't know the language, maybe they'll help me learn it. And maybe I'm going to try a new exotic food that I've never tried before, and it's just going to open up my taste buds. It's going to be like a party in my mouth. We don't look at things that way, and we need to start to celebrate the unknown. We need to trust in our intuition, trust in our wisdom, to not cling on to the old, the tried, the true, because it's not necessarily going to lead us down the path of where we want to go. This card definitely says that we are clinging to an old pattern or an old truth that has outworn its service to us. And yes, we needed it at one point in our life. Absolutely. It got us through some hard times. It kept us empowered. It kept us strong. It kept us believing into tomorrow. And now tomorrow is right around the corner. We need to let go of it so we step into that tomorrow. So look at your life and what are you trying to hold on to? Is it a relationship? Is it a friendship? Is it a business? Is it a job? Is it what people think about you in the community, in the neighborhood, within the family? Is it time to allow a new perception to maybe start to show up? Maybe we need to start looking at the new way of doing something in our life. Maybe it's a new routine. Maybe it's a new diet. Maybe it's the way we organize our life. Maybe it's what we do or how we do it. And it's the energy, it really isn't so much saying that we need to just change everything up, but we need to pause on everything. We need to understand what we have in our life right now, what serves us, what really doesn't serve us anymore, where we allow the anxiety to come in, the worry, the concern. 90% of what we worry about in life never materializes. So start thinking about the wondrous things that can come into your life, the beautiful things that can come into your life. We have the Knight of Swords here as our third card. The Knight of Swords says good things are going to come your way. The news that you are going to get is probably news that you will celebrate, that you will be happy hearing. It's going to move you forward. This is a balance of your mind and heart coming together as one. It's allowing your own empowerment. It's allowing your authentic self to shine through. The Knight of Swords races out onto the battlefield with his sword raised and he yells charge, or she yells charge. The Knight of Swords allows everybody that is within earshot to realize that the Knight of Swords is going to be victorious. Because the Knight of Swords has set a goal. And failure is not part of the vocabulary. So maybe we step into some sort of healing this weekend. Maybe we realize that where we have worry and concern, it's our perception and our perception alone. And if we change our perception, we change our thoughts, we change our patterns, we change our routines, even slightly, that everything in our world just kind of changes. So let's change it to positive. Let's change it to beautiful. Let's change it to victorious. 49, inspiration. Get inspired. Allow those worries and concerns to come in, yes, so that you can deal with them, so that you can put them to rest once and for all, so that you can move beyond it. So you can see where you've been holding yourself back or allowing others to hold you back. Or maybe it's society as a whole telling you you can't do something or you should be doing something else. And let the inspiration of who you are in your heart and your desires lead your way. Let's see what the angels want to say to us. So yes, I can see worry and concern. I can see us, with all this energy, it's bound to be confusing. It's bound to be downright confusing. And the fact that we are changing energy in so many areas of our life, because it's all happening in different houses. So it's all happening in different aspects of our house. So, I really wouldn't expect just one thing to be changing in your life. I would be expecting several things to be changing in your life. And so that's where confusion sets in and we don't know what to do. And so meditation, prayer, just take a couple of deep breaths. And allow yourself to be inspired. Be inspired by your hopes, by your dreams, by your heart. Look what you've been through, but look at it as a victory. Look at it as you are the Knight of Swords. Coming onto that battlefield now, knowing that you're going to be victorious. Raising that sword, yelling charge. And no, I don't think we're moving forward because of the Mercury retrograde. I don't think that we are doing some major actions, but we are definitely getting our mind in line. We are definitely looking at our worries and our concerns. We're definitely looking at what we are holding on to that doesn't serve in our lives anymore. We're looking to what we need to change, what we need to examine, what we need to rethink or reorganize or redo. I mean, that's Mercury retrograde. Is we are going to be the Nine of Swords. We are going to sit there and contemplate. If we're smart, we're going to sit there and we're going to look back and we're going to understand why we took certain actions, why certain things happened to us, why we had to walk through certain fires, why we needed that wisdom. And it may not be clear, but allow it to be, allow you to be your own inspiration going forward. Realize your empowerment. Realize your beauty. Ooh, what was that? I love the way our angels talk. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So whatever is coming your way that is hinting that change is going to happen in your life, embrace it, celebrate it. Break free of procrastination. And I mean, that is one of the main things that we hold on to. We sit back and we wait, and maybe tomorrow, and the what ifs and what could be, and it gets scary, right? We don't want to move forward because it might be the wrong move. So we stay where we are and we procrastinate, and then the opportunity is gone and we go, oh, I should have. So change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. And this isn't even our card, but it flew out of the deck. And 6 plus 1 is 7, and I think 7 stands for the seeker of truth. So be the seeker of truth in your life this weekend, over the next several weeks, over the next month. Now let's find out what our card is supposed to be. But what a powerful card that was. Maybe it's going to be like the other day when the cards just kept flying out. I thought I was going to be here for a day just pulling cards, which would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, oh, get this. Change your life. I kid you not. There was another card that flipped backwards here. It was change your life, and it was peace. Release the past. There is more enriching future. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So maybe it's just realizing that we have been holding on to our ego far too long. And it's time to let go and let God and just go with the flow and know that we are protected and know that we are being pulled into a beautiful path of abundance, a beautiful path of peace. Release the past. So, I mean, that is a lot of the Nine of Swords and the Four of Coins. It's releasing the past. It's letting go of yesterday. It's taking the wisdom forward, yes, but that's the only part we need to take forward. We don't need to take the regrets. We don't need to take the guilt. We don't need to take the sorrow. Release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. And what strong cards. And 3 plus 1 is 4, which is our structure, our foundations, our security. Okay, we're going to get a card here now. Okay, I was just kidding, guys. I don't want to really sit here all night. It's up to them. And our card is the 5 of Gabrielle. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So, yes, don't get caught up in the drama of everybody else. Okay? Now is the time to turn the spotlight on you. You are the important person in your story going forward. Please. It's not about what everybody else is going through. It's not how you affect everybody else's life or how they affect your life. It's only about you and you going forward. So don't get caught up in the dramas that materialize around you in your world. A challenge that you can resolve. So wherever you think that your life is really challenging you, really pushing you to the wall, really pushing you into a corner. Oh, Peanut, your tail is sharp. Wherever you feel like your back is against the wall, you are being pushed into a corner, you have no way out. Okay? It's a challenge that you can resolve, and you can come out stronger and better than you've ever been in your entire life. Believe that. You are empowered right now. We have been through 3 years of lessons and learning so that we get the wisdom we need in order to go forward. And some of you, it's been longer than 3 years. It has been, and you know it has been. And this last little while has been straight uphill for many of us. Straight uphill. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself. Okay, it's not all going to happen in a day. It's not all going to happen in a week. But you are building towards something beautiful and better. So, like the one card says, just let go and let God. Go with the flow. Worry, concern, anxiety, sleepless nights. Take control of it. Understand why you're being shown certain things in your world so that you understand it, so you understand how you are empowered through it, so you understand maybe another road to take going forward, a new way of approaching something, a new way of solving something, those aha moments. Four of Coins. Don't allow yourself to self-sabotage yourself. Don't hold on to things that no longer work in your life. This is a beautiful time for you to step into the authentic you of who you are and let your empowerment soar. Get inspired and get inspired by you. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.